Hey Capricorn, what's up? What's good? What's happening? Welcome in, welcome back. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. This is going to be a general collective message for anybody that was drawn here. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Today we are using the Tarot of Mystical Moments. There's been a lot of stuff come out in this deck today, so I'm probably not going to be using it for a while after this, just because it's so freaking heavy. Merch is in. If you guys are interested in the Truth Be Told logo or the Stay Beautiful, both links are in the description box below. Hey Sue, I am doing personal readings. That is also in the description box below. And for those of you guys asking about donating to the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. And I thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on for Capricorn. Hopefully it's amazing. If not, we will work through it. Excuse me. For Capricorn, please and thank you. What's the matter, bubbies? Oh, he's just dancing. Sometimes I don't know. It's like he has so much energy. He's autistic. So sometimes he has so much energy, he doesn't know what to do with it. And it almost sounds like he's upset, but no, he's good. All right, Capricorn, please and thank you. What are the messages? I don't know if the microphone is picking up on him jumping around and singing a little bit. The Lovers. Oh, yay! Two birds of a feather flock together. Flock together. There could be a lot of people meeting their match, finding their person, or already with their person, but enjoying that time together. Very spring, a lot of spring energy right there with that. King of Cups, but of course, who is going to be standing in his way? All right. Judgment. Eight of Pentacles. Wow. King of Pentacles. So this feels to me like somebody who's trying to overcome whatever it is that's standing in their way, being in this connection, or whatever it is that's been interrupting this connection. There is definitely a level of toxicity here. But I think someone is trying to literally rise above it, doing the work to rise above whatever the issues are. Could be a little bit of codependency. Oh my gosh, she's holding cherries. Did you know that the seeds, the pit in a cherry actually has cyanide? And if you eat, it's not a lot. It's only like 5 or 6 of them. You will die in like 2 days. I just found that out like 2 weeks ago. I had no idea. I mean, I'm not somebody that wants to chew on cherry seeds, but or the pit, right? Yeah, there's definitely something that could potentially really ruin this connection. I'm almost wondering if that's like a brown recluse, or if that's supposed to be a black widow. Oh, it's making me think of that song. I'm gonna love you until you hate me. I'm coming at you like a black widow baby. That is such a toxic ass codependent song. So somebody could be trying to trust you more. Somebody could be, or maybe this is you. It's interesting because I can see this playing out in so many different ways. This could be a same-sex connection. So a man and a man, or a woman and a woman. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man and a woman. I'm getting both ways here. We've got 2 women, we've got 2 men, we've got a man and a woman. So this could even be somebody was thinking about entertaining a third party, bringing somebody else into the mix. You already know that's no good. Third party situations. Somebody always gets hurt, just like friends with benefits bullshit. Somebody always gets hurt because somebody always falls in love and the other one doesn't. It's just not, it doesn't work, right? Communication is not that good. Yeah, that might be what it is too. The way you guys talk to each other is toxic. I can see that. That's why I'm saying, like, there's so many different things here. I also feel like somebody feels called to work on this connection, but at the same time, there could just be a level of fear that's making them hesitate, that's making them not reach out. For some of you, y'all know I'm not a fan of X-back readings, but I know I've changed. I'm not who I used to be. So I have to take into consideration that other people can change too. There could be somebody that's been going through a lot of changes. They've really, really been working on themselves. And instead of being in that open to love, but still dealing with a lot of toxicity, now they're open to love and they have the potential of longevity, loyalty, faithful, honorable. They've really been working on themselves. Maybe somebody wanted to establish themselves a little more in the world so that they actually had a table to bring into the picture. Or they had the finances, the job, the vehicle, whatever it is, to bring to the table, because maybe they had a lot of love to give, but in the physical, financial, and all that, they didn't really have a lot. So being in a relationship, especially if somebody else does have those things, that right there will do background noise to the connection and disrupt it, right? Absolutely. I mean, I've changed. I'm not the same person I used to be at all. So I know people can change. But there's other people out there that truly believe people don't change. Not everybody does. You have to want to and actually do the work, right? Not everybody does change. Some people do. It's a choice. And it's a choice that you make within yourself, which is why it's surrounded by all of these cards. Loving yourself enough to not sabotage yourself. Because in doing that, you're going to sabotage anything that you're involved with, you know? Amen to that. And nobody's perfect. Exactly. Exactly. I will never claim to be perfect. And if somebody's expecting perfection from me, I'm going to let you down every fucking time. Every fucking time. I'm not perfect. I will never claim to be perfect. And I will never expect perfection out of somebody else. So if somebody expects it out of me, you might as well just go away now. Don't even waste your time. Queen of Wands. Focused, determined, doing the work, and very busy because you're doing the work. King of Wands. Wow, with the Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords. See, this is when a power couple can come together. Before, it wasn't a power couple because individuals had to work on themselves. I feel like you've also been working on yourself, and this person is seeing that. You guys might even be having dreams together. Like you might be seeing this person in dreams or something like that. Make sure it's actually them. I did actually see one of my exes in a dream. I don't think it was them though, because the other person that was a friend of mine, I know for a fact that was not my friend because they didn't act anything like how my friend acts. So for some of you guys, I don't necessarily think that's the case, although we do have this little fucker here. So just be mindful. Yeah, Page of Swords. Really pay attention to the details to make sure this is who it is and not something else trying to get you to go back to something that actually hasn't changed. You have to use your discernment with this one, guys. I mean, you can look at somebody and tell if they've changed or not. You know what I'm saying? If you've changed, you can recognize change. I used to be so angry. Oh my gosh. I used to get so upset over like gossip and hearing what people said about me and the lies and the rumors and trying to paint me out to be such a bad person so they could be the victim. I'm like, how do you even do that? I legit had somebody say, this was like the dumbest shit ever. I had somebody question whether or not they were the father of my child. And I could not help but laugh because I'm like, honey, you're the one that cheated, not me. So that is your child. I didn't cheat. They can't be somebody else's child. Like, that's not how this works, okay? Cracked me up. Just because you got in bed with somebody else doesn't mean that this is maybe somebody else's baby. We got to rub those two brain cells together just a little bit more. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you guys, you've really brought yourselves together. You've really changed a lot. And it's like the rumors, the gossip, all that nonsense. It's like, you know, whatever. Say what you want to say. I'm at the point now where like if somebody's like, so you know what so and so said about you, and I'm just like, no, and I don't care. If you want to believe them, believe them. I don't even, just don't I don't care. Let them say what they're gonna say. That's when you've really reached this point in your life. You're so focused on working on yourself and being the better version of you that you can be. And that means taking the long, hard look in the mirror and saying, what do I want to change? What is it about me that I don't like that I could heal? What is it about me that gets in my own way or creates the negative thoughts that I have? What are these negative thoughts that I have? And how realistic are they? Or are they just fears? Page of Swords, really doing the research, looking into things, but this is also somebody that's kind of got their eye on you. They're paying attention to you. They see you. I don't think it's necessarily a spy. I just think it's somebody that's watched you grow and they're like really impressed. They're even looking at you as if, oh, I'm getting a situation where both of you have changed a lot. And the relationship you would have now would be totally different from whatever relationship you had in the past. Like in the past, you weren't healed. You were both, you know, making bad decisions with bad company. But now you've really found who you are. It's almost like you met the right one, but at the wrong time. And now you're the right ones at the right time. After all that healing, after all that inner work, after finding who you really are. Does that make sense, guys? Then that just confirms all the more reason for reunion and reconciliation. Yeah. And I'm really not one for X-Back readings. You guys know I get really awkward and I'm like, all right, guys, just be really careful. No. But this, I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it. It's just so not like me. But I think in this situation, it makes sense, right? Because before you're both kings, you know, one of cups and one of pentacles. That's not a proper match. But then when you have a king and queen of wands, that suits you. You suit each other. You match. You You see? You see? That's the difference. There was a lot of work to do. It almost reminds me of twin flames, which I wouldn't be surprised. Flame, flame, twin flame. Those wands are flames. Literally, look at his drum. Anyways, yeah. I could keep talking here, but I feel like I'm just going to repeat the same thing using different words. So you guys have been educated. You've learned a lot, not just about yourselves, but about how the world works and how to have proper relations with family and friends and coworkers and all that business. With the King of Pentacles, some of you guys might be opening up your own business. Some of you guys could be called to read cards or to do some kind of art. I'm getting a lot of art and music. All right. So definitely tap into that artistic side of you. Yeah, and there's a lot of moths here. Moths are an energy of surrender. Whatever this toxicity is that was attached to you, you've surrendered it. You know, and this person has literally burned that version of them out. It's almost like that transmutive energy. Transmutive, that's not it. Transmutation, okay? Violet flame, blue flame, burning away the old so it can become the ash and dust that's used to fertilize the new. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I hope this message helps who it needs to, how it needs to. This was really a beautiful reading. Really a beautiful one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, like, share, subscribe, and as always, stay beautiful.